Welcome to the weekly NOLA Real Estate Marketing Podcast. My name is Eugenia Lubrano-Ganji, and I'm the owner and founder of NOLA Real Estate Marketing. Each week, we will bring in a guest to highlight a helpful resource for real estate agents to help them build their business and also bring their business to the next level. I'm here today with Ann McQueen, founder of idwell.co. Ann's company is one of 5 startups this year selected for Digital Media X Accelerator program through Idea Village. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Eugenia. How are you?
Good. Tell me about your company.
I created idwell.co to help people connect looking for furnished or unfurnished rental property to property owners and the businesses that surround them.
So what inspired you? How did you come up with the idea?
Well, I'm a realtor, and after buying my first investment property, I became educated on the need of temporary furnished rentals for the film industry. You would hear somebody needs a place to live for 3 months, 6 months, and there was nowhere to market them. It was kind of like a scramble, like how do you find it? They want it fast. And so I went ahead and took the risk and furnished my investment property, turned it into a furnished rental, and marketed to the film industry. And as a result, I got connected to their industry. Whether my place was the right place for them or not, I would help them find a furnished rental in their price range in the area of town where they wanted to live. And what I realized when I was working with them, it wasn't just about finding a great space, temporary space for the 3 to 6 months they stayed in New Orleans, but they wanted to embrace themselves in our community. They wanted to know what is walkable, where are the grocery stores, where are the restaurants. I mean, they couldn't write fast enough, and they were so excited to be locals in our towns.
Very good. So how did you realize that there was a problem, that there was a need for this kind of marketplace or the website or centralized website that you have created?
Searching for whether it's an unfurnished rental or a furnished rental, people don't spend a lot of time on it. They come in town, they want it fast, and there's so many different platforms or avenues to search for a rental, and it's very time consuming. So the reason they were calling me, I could only give them properties through the MLS or properties that I represented. Then there's Craigslist. People don't trust, they don't feel safe using Craigslist. Then there's apartment.com. It's very corporate. And so I realized there's really nothing out there that connects to the community and that brings the realtors together, the property owners, the developer, all in one place to making searching for an apartment easier and faster.
So let's say, well, I am a licensed agent as well. I don't have rental properties, or I don't practice, but let's just hypothetically say that I did have rental properties to market. What would be my first step in collaborating with you on idwell.co if I wanted to get involved and I wanted to market my listings on your website?
Well, right now I'm offering a free trial because it is a marketplace and we want properties. One important thing to realize is that professional photos are key.
Of course.
Because right now we're seeing a decline in the demand for rentals, in my opinion, due to the film industry leaving. But people are having a hard time getting their places rented. So I'm offering a free trial to real estate agents to post their rental properties on idwell.co, provided they have professional pictures.
What is the difference? You mentioned that there's a lot of platforms like Craigslist and Airbnb and other apartments.com. What is the difference between you and, let's just say, Airbnb?
So there are essentially 3 different rental markets. One being the long-term. You have your own furniture, you want at least a year's lease. It's still temporary, it's not like buying a house, but it's more of a long-term place to live. Then you have the temporary furnished market or the corporate market or extended stay. Somebody's coming here to work for 3 months, they need a property. Somebody's renovating their house, so they need to get out of their house and they need a furnished temporary turnkey place to live, instead of moving their furniture for 3 months, turning on bills. And then you have what everybody says Airbnb, but basically that's like a vacation rental. They really changed the way people travel. In lieu of staying in a hotel, people are staying in the communities, in the neighborhoods for like a weekend. I'm coming in for Jazz Fest or Mardi Gras. So there are 3 different rental markets, and they're all 3 different prices depending on how you market your property.
So if I wanted to advertise my listings on your website, do I need to input my information myself, or do I send it over to you, or how would that work?
This is a web platform that connects people directly to the property owners or the real estate agent that lists the property or the developers. So
it's super easy.
Super easy.
Great. So I personally want to know about your experience at the Idea Village. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Oh, I think it's been a wonderful program. They give a lot of support. They give a lot of guidance, helps you focus, helps you be accountable, and it really accelerates your business plan.
So, Ann, can you tell me what you're working on right now with iDwell.co?
Well, iDwell.co is a marketplace, so we want people to list their properties, number one. Number two, I'm also gathering a lot of information from my clients, and I have several different clients, one being the person searching for a rental property. So I'm really reaching out to them, asking them, where do you search for properties? What do you like? What do you not like? My whole idea of iDwell.co was not only to pull everybody together and embrace the property to the community, but also make a design that's visually looks good, it's simple, it's easy to use. So I want to make sure that we're doing that. And on the other side, my client is the property owner, the real estate agent, or the developer. So I'm gathering information. What are their needs? What would make them post their property to iDwell.co so we can be successful in getting their places rented?
So what has been the biggest challenge so far?
Well, I really created this knowing that there was a need for temporary furnished housing in New Orleans for the film. And so this whole idea of iDwell was really to start there. It's a platform for temporary furnished housing, but the film left and there are not too many productions coming in town, so I had to really change and I had to think bigger and realize, okay, I'm going to have to launch this in several different cities, not just New Orleans. I'm also going to have to offer this to unfurnished rentals as well and compete with like Craigslist that you could post for free. So that's been the biggest challenge.
Awesome. Well, this is a great platform for everybody, all the realtors who are listing rentals and have rentals, long-term, short-term. It's free for a limited time, so the timing couldn't have been perfect to yet find another way to advertise those rental properties. So how do realtors get in touch with you?
You can go on iDwell.co, and at the bottom there's contact, or you can email me, Ann@iDwell.co.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next week, Tanya Wren of Wren Interactive will be in studio to join us to discuss social media and internet resources for agents. For more information on NOLA Real Estate Marketing, please check out NOLA remarketing.com.